the overwhelming number of people who deal with severe loss, I had a friend of mine that just did a survey. In fact, I was talking to her yesterday. She's a psychologist, and she's a grief specialist. Mm-hmm. And she's saying in her survey, it didn't matter anybody's faith perspective, the number one thing in common was loss drove you to aloneness.
Yeah.
And isolation.
Yes.
Well, think about it this way. God has always been in relationship, right? God has never been alone. You know, if you have a monotheistic God who's alone, then you have a God who by nature is not love.
Right.
Because an alone God love is always an outward expression toward an other. Mm-hmm. And but we don't have that. We have a one God who is a plurality of persons.
Yes.
You know, and they're in face-to-face relationships, always have been. There's no abandoning of one by the other. Right. Not on the cross, not anywhere.
Yeah.
You know? But again, we got fed that. Mm-hmm. And because religion needs separation, and then I can be the expert to tell you how to get unseparated. But everything that is destructive in our lives drives us to aloneness, not solitude. Solitude is when you're alone with the Father, Son, and Holy Spirit. So the smallest group you'll ever be in is 4, right? But aloneness is the sense that no one sees me, no one's here. I am utterly by myself.
Yeah.
And that's not true. It is fundamentally not true, but it feels true. And so for a lot of us who have struggled with grief, I mean, you just want to shut the door and not to run into the arms of the Father, Son, and Holy Spirit. It's just because we're overwhelmed by the loss, and it reinforces the idea that we're alone. So what do we do in our judicial system to punish people? The ultimate punishment is execution, but second to that is isolation.
Yes.
You know, everything that is wrong moves us toward aloneness. Mm-hmm. Lies move us toward aloneness. Shame moves us toward addiction, moves us toward aloneness. You know, aloneness is an enemy. It's the darkness. Yeah. And that's why Jesus had to go to the darkness. He had to go into that mythology of aloneness. Mm-hmm. And you can hear it on the cross. My God, why have you forsaken me? First verse of Psalm 22, but halfway through the psalm it says, but he, God, does not despise the affliction of the afflicted, nor will he turn his face from him, and when he cries, he'll hear.
Yeah.
Yeah. See? So, and the way God comes to us in our losses and our suffering is unique to us. It's unique. Yes. Only a God who knows us thoroughly and completely knows how to unwind the hurt without hurting us further.